Oh, great. Thank you, Jeanette. And once again, I want to thank all of our wonderful speakers and guests that shared their knowledge with us over both days of the 2022 Maternal and Infant Mortality Summit. So we are at the end of this experience with you all, but the work continues. Of course, this is our third summit, and we look forward to seeing you all on the fourth. It was great to reconnect with some folks, even if it is virtually, and see some familiar faces and meet new friends along this journey. So while this summit gave us so much to think about, our intent with the design of the summit was to make sure we were spending time discussing the most prominent and pressing risk impacting maternal and infant mortality in our state. That is why it's so important for us to spend so much time unpacking the importance of seeing women and birthing persons differently in order to improve maternal and infant health outcomes related to mental health and substance use disorder. If there were any takeaways for me during the summer, it's these three. One, access to perinatal care is absolutely critical to improving maternal and infant health in Arizona, and that it's going to take every one of us to make sure that women and birthing persons have the ability to and feel comfortable with seeking early prenatal care upon pregnancy, regardless of their circumstances. Two, we also learned about the importance of delivering services in a trauma-informed and culturally sensitive manner. And three, more importantly, that community-based approaches are critical to meeting the needs of families in Arizona. I want to also give everyone a reminder to please visit the Bureau of Women and Children's Health's website for the most recent information on our agency's programs, reports, and updated data that might be helpful for you. Just a quick mention, again, a plug for our mental health substance use disorder report on maternal mortalities is available on that webpage that you see there. Again, the summit website on WHOVA also has tons of resources available in the documents section of the site. There are also session-specific resources available if you click on a specific session in the agenda, and those will continue to be available after this. And also, as always, feel free to email maternalhealth@azdhs.gov with any other questions, and our lovely team will get back to you as soon as we have a response. I also noticed that the writer sent in an evaluation link, so I would be remiss to not encourage you all to please complete the evaluation because it does help with our planning for our next summit. We do look at everybody's feedback, even the open free text feedback, to make sure that our summit is as responsive and meaningful to you all as we continue to on our journey for our next one. So before we close, I would like to give a huge thank you to our Summit Planning Committee as well. You see those individuals on the slide. So if you all can give round of applause for them virtually or where you're at. Again, we're very thankful for everybody's partnership, including our external partners who took extra time to really help us come up with a really good agenda for this year's summit. So I just want to take the time to recognize them for their dedication, their passion, and their contributions for this successful summit. And of course, I would also like to thank Dave Ryder for a fantastically organized summit, and to our facilitator, Jeanette Shea, for navigating the group through these 2 fully informational days. So we truly appreciate both of your collaboration and expertise. So thank you. Thank you both. So with that, it is a wrap for our summit. So now, to send this off, it is now my honor to reintroduce Andrea Klimas again for our closing blessing. So thanks again for joining us, and we'll hopefully see you next year. So Andrea.
So once again, I would just kind of like to introduce myself. My name is Andrea Klimas, and I am Latina in Oglala, Lakota. And this part of the summit, I would just like to honor and acknowledge the land that we're on, the O'odham land, and the ancestors that came before to take care of this, so that we could be here today and revel in its fruits. To Kashala Creator, thank you for bringing us all here today, to provide a voice, to provide a heart, to provide a compassion for our future, for our future generation, to tend to our parents, to our mothers who are bringing in new life into this world as they're trying to heal and work on themselves. We're always ever evolving. And just to see where we have come, all of these nations, in each and every one of us that presented here today, that attended here today, and those that didn't make it. We keep them in our thoughts and in our prayers, and all the intentions that everyone set forth. There's a lot of work, a lot of heartfelt emotions that go into this. So Creator, as we move on and transition forward with all of this knowledge and all these relationships that we built here today, keeping in mind our next generation. We took the knowledge of the generation before us and we're molding it to prepare and make a humble place for the generation to come, for the generation that's coming up now. Creator, Takanshla, I want to thank you and ask that you bless each and every one of the participants here today, participants here yesterday, spending the time. Commend them for their positive efforts, even during the hard days, to do this work that we do. In Takashla's name, Creator's name, Han, thank you. We'll be live, everyone.
Great, thank you, Andrea. So thanks again, everybody. Please complete your evaluations. They've just put the link in there, and we will see you all next year. Thank you.